vodka. Ah!
Damn, you're a great drinker.
A drink after work is the best. Changed my mind. My name is Nanami, and I'm 40 years old. I work as an office worker at a food manufacturer. Today, after work, I went to a nice pub with my childhood friend, Kekaru, who is the same age as me.
You know what? You're right. I'm really tired too.
Remind me, you started developing a new program?
Yep, you got it. I'm cooking my brain so much more than usual. I'm exhausted.
Kakaru works as a software engineer at a major IT company. I don't know the details, but the man proclaims he's the ace of the company for the time being.
By the way, how's your workplace doing?
Terrible as always. Miss Harue is still the worst.
Ah, that old witch. What happened this time?
Just the other day,
Miss Nanami, this part right here is wrong.
this woman who handed me a document with a troublesome look on her face is Miss Harue. She's 10 years older than me and a senior at my workplace. She's in the same position as me, chief advisor, but just because she is a senior, she's overbearing and gives me all kinds of instructions and puts the blame on me whenever something goes wrong. What? This wasn't my job, ma'am.
So, who did it, hey? Who did this?
You did, bitch!
Anyway, fix it right away. This is a document that's going to be used first thing tomorrow morning.
Wouldn't it be better if you fixed it, ma'am? You're better at it, aren't you? Well, I truly think I can finish it super neatly, unlike you.
Well, sure I am, but I'm very busy right now.
Huh. While following her orders hurts my pride and makes my blood boil, but if this document isn't fixed up and finished, it will cause a mistake for the entire office. There was no other way around it. I'll take it on for the sake of the company rather than for the sake of Miss Harue. Understood.
If only you had accepted from the beginning, we wouldn't have had to waste this much time.
If that's the case, then you fix it yourself. And Miss Harue stormed off towards the manager's office. All things considered, I'm sure she's not busy at all. It's not the busy season right now, and she passes most of her work on to me. Despite this, she is pretty good at getting along with people, and I don't think she'll get fired from the company. But there's a reason for that.
Mr. Manager, is there anything I can help you with?
A 50-year-old woman acting like a 20-something-year-old is ridiculous. She's good at sucking up to those above her in this manner, and I sometimes wonder if our boss not seeing through all that is okay in the noggin. But I suppose that as a boss, it must be easier to work with subordinates who are easy to use. And so, I've been so stressed out this week.
Sounds tough as hell. I'm surprised you haven't quit yet.
Everyone else except for Miss Harue is so nice. Not to mention I'm used to the work, and the salary isn't too bad either.
I see. Well, as long as you're okay with it, Nanami, that's fine. It's fun to listen to anyway.
You treat this like it's a problem for me alone. We got pretty comfortable talking about trivial things for about 2 hours.
Oh, damn, look at the time. Is your husband okay with you being out so late, Nanami?
It's fine. He's been working a lot of overtime recently and he comes home late at night. I married my husband Kento 2 years ago. Kento is 30, so I suppose you could say it's a marriage with a big age gap. He used to be my subordinate at work, but Kento changed jobs when he was 26, so now he works at a different company.
Coming home late at night, working in trading?
Is there a problem?
Oh, no, but let me just say that as a programmer myself, yes, I sometimes work overtime late at night, or until the early hours of the morning. I was just surprised that trading employees also work until late at night.
I know, for real. I'm also pretty surprised because I've suddenly been working a lot of overtime. To be honest, I sometimes suspect that he's having an affair, but I feel bad thinking that way, considering the fact he really is working hard, but... Up until now, he hardly ever had to work overtime, but recently he's been working on something new and seems to be pretty busy. And you too, Kakaru? It's getting late. Oh, wait, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that. Kakaru unfortunately got divorced a year ago, the reason being his wife having an affair, and now he lives alone in a house. By the way, he never had any kids, so his wife just left him and he doesn't know where she is now.
No worries, Nanami. I don't really care anymore. I wonder if there's a good woman out there somewhere.
What kind of person are you looking for?
One that doesn't cheat, obviously. It doesn't matter if she's 20 or 80 or whatever age.
Your strikeout zone is too huge, buddy. A few dozen minutes later, we left the pub and went on our respective ways home. Did Kento leave me anything? Nope. He told me a few hours ago that he was working overtime again that night, but nothing since then. I wonder if he's still working hard. I feel kind of lonely. Oh, I know. Maybe I should go to my parents' place. I'll have dinner with Dad for the first time in a while. Dad always went to bed late and he'll probably be awake. I called him and he said he was drinking alone at home, and the plan just clicked. I should tell Kento. I'm at my parents' house. Come on over if you'd like. There we go. I'm home.
Welcome back, sweetie. I went to a convenience store and bought some more for you.
Wait, you shouldn't have. I bought some things too.
I guess we can drink quite a bit tonight.
I go out to lunch or dinner with Dad regularly, and of course, Kento comes too. My dad and I have been very close for a long time. The reason being I grew up in a single-father home, and I was an only child. They apparently divorced when I was 2 years old, so I don't remember my mother's face whatsoever. Apparently, her education methods were quite diabolical, according to Dad, so Dad took custody of me. At that time, he was just 21 years old, and I realized after growing up that it was really amazing that he raised a child on his own at such a young age. I'm already 40 years old, but I still don't have the confidence to raise a child like my dad did me. Anyway, I'm so grateful to him for everything.
Did Kento not come along?
No, seems like he's been busy with a lot of overtime lately, and he'll probably be late again today. I told him to come if he could, but...
I see. Well, health is the most important thing, and I don't want him to push himself too hard.
I agree.
How's Kakeru, by the way? You had dinner with him tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I was. He seems to be on top of the world right now. Kakeru's parents' house has always been near mine, and we've been close together as two families for as long as I can remember.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. Hoping to see them again sometime soon. Anyway, let's have a toast, Nanami.
Yeah. I spent about 3 hours with my dad, watching TV and looking at photo albums from the old days. But Kento hadn't contacted me even until we went to bed. The next morning, when I got home, Kento was asleep in bed. When did he... I wish he'd at least contacted me at some point. I don't know what time he came home, so I guess I should try hard not to wake him. I had breakfast and was doing the laundry and cleaning around the house, and just before noon, Kento woke up.
Good morning, Nanami.
Good morning, honey. Great job last night.
Last night?
You worked overtime yesterday, didn't you? What time did you get home?
Oh, I did. Probably around 6 in the morning.
What? Did it seriously take that long?
I finished at around 3, but I took a little nap at the office before coming home. I was really sleepy.
That's still too late, honey. Are you okay? You should think about changing jobs. You're not getting paid for overtime, are you?
It's okay, honey. Sure, I do want overtime pay, but I get some other privileges because of this job.
That doesn't sound satisfactory.
Well, I say it's fine, so it should be okay. My work is fulfilling too.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. But more importantly, why don't we go out to town today? There are a lot of things I want to see.
What?
Oh? Did you have something to do?
No, I thought you had work today too. I'll go get ready. Well, if the man himself says everything's fine, then so be it. But he originally left our workplace saying he didn't like working overtime. Now things have been reevaluated and we hardly have to work overtime. But back when Kento was still with us, we worked a lot of overtime. That being said, it wasn't as much as it is now for him. It seems like he was satisfied with his old job and he got along well with his colleagues. So he probably just hated the overtime with a passion. Now he might be finding rewarding work worth the effort. Sorry to keep you waiting. What's wrong?
Oh no, nothing.
Let's go. We went out shopping, buying clothes and looking at home appliances as candidates for future purchases. Whew, I feel tired from all the walking around.
Yeah, it's already 3 o'clock. By the way, there's a new cake shop that opened last week. Shall we buy a cake there and go home?
I don't like cake though.
What the? Oh, damn. I remember you telling me. My bad.
Didn't you hate cake too?
No, I've started to like it recently, actually. Maybe I've been working too hard and need some sugar.
I feel like he's hiding something, but it's just a woman's intuition.
Well then, maybe I'll just buy a few for myself.
Kento bought 2 cakes. You want 2 cakes?
Yeah, they both looked so good, I couldn't bring myself to throw one away. Come on, let's go home. Oh, wait a minute.
What's wrong?
Sorry, honey. I got an email from work, and they want me ready now. This is fucking stupid. It's a day off, something so rare. I wonder if I'll ever have a proper day off.
And then he went on blurting out lines that seemed to have been thought up beforehand, like a bad actor. It was a spectacle, though. I'll give him that.
So Nanami, I'm sorry, but please go home first.
What? Are you seriously going to work? Besides, I have too much luggage and I can't get on the train by myself.
I'll call a taxi, so it should be okay. Oh, I'll take the cake.
You don't want me to put it in the fridge?
There's one at the office. I'll eat them during my break.
I see. Kendo raised his hand to hail a cab.
I'm sorry, honey. There's a chance I'll be late again tonight.
And so I went home feeling lonely. This is so suspicious. After I got home, I called Kakaru. It's partly because I know him well as an old friend, but it's also because he's my senior, in a way. Chief Affair Victim!
Stop calling me that! And more importantly, saying I'm Chief Affair Victim implies you're my subordinate, you know?
Yeah, I very well could be. I told him about what happened that day. What do you think, Chief?
Very suspicious, yes. Or rather, even before that, it's extremely suspicious that he's been working a lot of overtime and coming home in the morning.
I see. I guess I had a feeling about something similar, but there was also a part of me that didn't want to admit it.
So, what do you want to do, Nanami?
What I want to do?
What if, for example, his affair was confirmed? Would you break up, or would you like to continue on with the relationship?
Well, I took a good long look at myself inside. As expected, he and I have been working a lot of overtime and we were having less and less time together. I was happy to be able to go out again, just the two of us, like today, but I didn't like him being so concerned about his phone. Not to mention the fact he called a taxi and sent me home without even asking my opinion. No, today's date was also some kind of inspection or something to appease him. And that cake was paid for from our food budget? That was definitely for his lover, isn't it? I was starting to feel furious. I'll make him pay more than any stupid cakes can afford.
Oh, believe me, I think you can get more than that. If you want to claim various things from him, you should go to a detective and collect evidence.
He introduced me to the detective agency they had used, and I made a request there. Due to the office's schedule, they told me they would be prepared to start on Monday. Well, he works overtime every day anyway, so it's okay if today's missed. But little did I know I would confirm Kento's affair one way or another in the most unexpected way imaginable. It was the beginning of the week and the day before Kento had come home early in the morning. But that didn't matter to me anymore. It would probably be settled today anyway. When I got to work, Miss Haruo approached me with a disgruntled look on her face. Did she come to blame me for another mistaken assignment?
You cheater!
Excuse me?
Could you, not steal my darling away from me?
Darling? I never thought Miss Haruo would say any term of endearment on that scale, to be honest. I was thus very surprised at this outburst. What on earth is going on? Could it be that Miss Haruo is the woman Kento was having an affair with? But the man himself absolutely hated her while he was still working here. What's going on, ma'am?
Don't you dare pretend! I saw you together with my darling, you know.
Huh? I was bamboozled. I'm the wife of a man, after all, so what was wrong with being with my darling? In our current position, Miss Haruo would be the cheater here. Wait, could it be Kakaru? He did say anything under 80 years old was up his alley, so maybe Miss Haruo is a true candidate? I often complain about this witch to Kakaru, but he only knows her name and has never seen her face. The possibility of him never connecting the dots and dating her regardless of the fact that she's the same one I complain about is not so far-fetched. But he did say he wondered if there was a good woman out there, and it doesn't seem like he'd date her. I can't help but think you're mistaking me for someone else.
There's no way, because I saw it with my own eyes. Anyway, please don't go near him.
And then she stormed away. After that, I tried talking to her to find out the truth, or at least some details, but she ignored me and the day ended without me finding out. What? Who are you talking about? If it's Kento, I'll charge you as much as I can for alimony, capiche? That day, Kento was working overtime again, as expected. I told the detective about it, and he immediately set up a stakeout. An hour later, I received a message with a photograph. Is it possible to get evidence this quickly? The photo attached to the message was of Kento entering a hotel with a woman. A photo of him entering a hotel, hey? This is definitely an affair. Why would he with an old lady like that? However, when I looked at the woman's face, it's not Miss Haruo? The woman in the photograph was in her 20s, much younger than Miss Haruo, and myself as well. There was a part of me that was relieved they hadn't made a move on Miss Haruo. It would have been too much of a shock to lose someone to that witch. After all,
This is no time to be relieved, Nanami.
I immediately called out the chief affair victim and we met up at our usual pub. And so it's been confirmed he's guilty.
I'm so surprised they gathered evidence so quickly.
But even if that's the case, I'm worried about what Miss Harue said. Based on her accusations, it seems like the most likely thing is you, bro.
Please, stop. I said it as a joke the other day. My strikeout zone isn't that huge, believe me. And I particularly dislike hysterical old ladies like that.
So, who is it?
Who knows? There's a possibility your husband is having an affair with multiple women.
Seriously? I think it would be better if you continued to ask for help then.
Well, there's a good chance you'll get a lot of evidence out of this. But the increase in requests will also increase the fees. The most important thing is that it's advantageous for you when you divorce your husband, not to take him back from the other women.
I see. I was so angry that I lost sight of the objective. Kakeru has always given me very accurate answers. He always helped me when I was worried about my future even. Well, Kakeru was cheated on and was worried about how to live his life at one point, so I know that might not sound very persuasive. This is going to make Dad depressed.
Your old man was pestering you with, "When are you going to get married?" once upon a time, wasn't he?
Yep, back to square zero.
Well, even if his daughter did get married, if she was unhappy, that's the worst thing to discover as a father.
I guess you're right. I'll try not to fail next time for his sake.
By the way, is Mr. Suzuki faring well?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Let's go to his place now. I want to tell my dad about this, and he said he wanted to see you after a long time. Operation Surprise Ambush is a go. We then headed to my father's house, but when I arrived at the entrance of the house...
So you were the cheater after all.
What? What are you doing here, Miss Harue?
My darling's house is close by. More importantly, who's that beside you? Could this be the second man you're having an affair with? Oh, what a bitch you are, eh?
Huh?
She's a more judgmental hag than I thought, bro. What the hell?
For real, she never listens to what other people say.
More importantly, didn't she just say you were cheating with a second man?
True. Based on what she yelled at me at work, if Kakeru was her boyfriend, it would have to be the first man without the second. Who is the other man? Then Dad came out of his front door.
Oh, I thought it was noisy out here. And wouldn't you know, it's my little girl.
Daddy!
Daddy? So you have a goddamn sugar daddy too?
Excuse me? This gentleman is my biological father?
What? No, that can't be true.
On what basis?
The other day, you came into this house late at night and went back outside in the morning.
Wait, was that the day I went drinking with Kakeru? Wait, how the hell do you know?
Oh, well, I know everything about my darling.
Oh, was it Harue?
Oh, Mr. Masayoshi! What a coincidence.
I see. So it was you.
And then Dad called out towards the house, saying, "Excuse me, please come outside." That implied he had company. Is someone inside?
Yup.
And then who better to come out than... police?
The culprit is probably this woman here.
He pointed to Harue.
I must say, she certainly looks like the person who was on the security footage at Mr. Suzuki's residence. Allow me to ask you a few questions.
Hey, Mr. Masayoshi, this must be some misunderstanding.
Then how the hell did you know Nanami stopped by a few days ago?
Well, that's because my house happens to be around this neighborhood and...
No, you live in a completely different neighborhood. I don't know the exact location, but I know that Miss Harue lives in a different ward from where my dad's house is. And then she was taken into police custody. So what's going on?
Ah, yes. So I've actually had a stalker for some time now.
What?
Strangely, I've been feeling like I'm being watched lately. And I was wondering if I was merely imagining it. But when I got home today, there were signs of a break-in in the garden, and a woman was on my security camera. So I had the police come to take a look.
I see. So that's why there's a security camera at the entrance.
Yep, there it is. But I just installed it yesterday.
Where did you meet Miss Harue?
About 2 weeks ago, at a party my friend hosted. We exchanged contact information, but she was so persistent, and I ignored her. I guess that's how it came to this. I'd actually completely forgotten her face. I saw her on the security camera, and I still couldn't remember her at all.
The hell are you talking about? Darling this and darling that?
Darling?
Yeah, she called you darling, Dad.
It's so scary to think that you're dating someone when you're definitely not. Well, I'm grateful that she took a liking to her, but she's not my type.
I definitely wouldn't want someone like that to become my new mother.
But thanks to you guys, we were able to solve this case quickly. Thank you.
I'm glad I was able to save you too.
Anyway, I was wondering, did you guys have something with me?
Oh, right. I was thinking of getting a divorce. He cheated on me after all.
What the hell? That absolute bastard! Cheating shall be punished! For sure! Cheating ought to be severely punished!
Very convincing, my lord. But I frankly feel pretty relieved, and all the confusion I've had up until now is cleared up after all.
I see. If you're okay with moving forward, so be it. But what about the house?
That's true. Right now, we're both paying the bills and can live in that penthouse, but the rent is a bit tough for one person to pay.
Yeah, I want to invite you back to this house. But there's also the matter with Haruray, so it would be nice if she could be detained for a while. But I'm a bit worried about bringing you back. If that's the case, how about you two live at my place?
What?
Well, living alone in that house, you can imagine being so lonely. Not to mention, it's close to your workplace, Nanami. And it would be terrible for you if that Haruray bitch infiltrated this house again, right?
But still.
It's okay. We can share the place until you find a place to live more permanently. I see. Kakeru, son, I ask you to take good care of Nanami.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Always been slow, Nanami. Always has been slow, our Nanami.
What? What? Is this a confession?
You haven't filed for divorce yet, so I won't say anything. I hate affairs, after all.
Good for you, Nanami. If Kakeru's going to be the one protecting you, I can rest easy too.
Wait a minute.
Well, I guess you can think about it slowly after filing for divorce.
Yeah, that's right. Is that right? So it seems like things are going to go in an unexpected direction. I filed for divorce immediately. Kento, that stupid bastard, said it was good that it was about time. I was thinking of breaking up with you, he said, and left without hesitation. But
Please, let me come back to you.
no way in hell. Get along with your girl, all right?
There's no one left.
What? Why? By the way, you had multiple affairs with multiple women?
Yeah, they all found out around the same time you did it. I can't pay off the alimony.
Do you think I care?
And one of the people involved was the wife of my boss at work. Now I've been pushed to the sidelines at work, demoted, and my salary's not enough.
Seeing Kento's financial difficulties, all the women ran away, and now he's living alone in a rundown apartment. Maybe I should have extended the request and demanded the alimony in full. Meanwhile, Miss Haruray was found to have stalked Dad, trespassed on his property, and stolen his underwear. Seems like she can't be released from the police. I wish this would be the catalyst to live a better life, but it seems like it wasn't her first crime. She's the kind of person who would call the man he has a crush on darling and hovers around them, too. When I heard that she did it to other people in the past, it made so much sense. I felt chills run down my spine when I thought I had worked with someone like that for so many years.
Your ex?
Yep, he wants me to come back. He seems to be in financial trouble.
That's no good. Now that you're my wife.
And so, after that, we started dating. We already knew everything about each other, and it was only 3 months until we got married. Speedy wedding, indeed. From now on, I hope we can live happily as a family of 3.
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am, but we can't let you in.
Excuse me?
I'm afraid you've been prohibited from going into the venue.
What's going on? I never thought I'd be stopped at the entrance to the wedding venue. Hello, how are you? This is New York. The time difference between Japan and New York is 13 hours, so it must be nighttime by now for you guys. Oops, where are my manners? My name is Mizuki Ochiai. I'm half French and half Japanese, and my nationality is Japanese. Hello, Tom? About the upcoming exhibition? I usually scout for paintings and other forms of art that are essentially buried in Japan. And another job of mine is to support the artists who create these virtually unknown pieces of work. Okay, Tom, thanks to you, I'm positive this is going to be an awesome exhibition. I also do art myself, and occasionally I host personal exhibitions, and I also sell some of my best pieces to clients overseas. Well, I'll contact you again soon. Ciao! I feel that my job of spreading Japanese art to the world by contacting foreign dealers and museum directors from time to time is very rewarding. Anyway, it's about time I head home. I've been married for 3 years to my husband, but he currently lives in Japan, so I don't get to see him very often. Hello?
Oh, Mizuki, did you finish work?
Darling, I just got home actually. Nevertheless, we've been calling each other every night since we got married. We've been in love for ages now.
Great work today, honey. I can't believe we haven't seen each other for half a year. I miss you so much.
I miss you too, darling.
How are things going lately?
The next exhibition is definitely going to be a success. I'm really looking forward to it.
So I guess it'll be another while before I can see you, huh?
Oh, hold on. Where's the man who fell in love with me and my art at first sight and attacked me so ferociously? Where has he gone to? I met Takaya when I was still living in Japan.
I love you. What's your name?
Huh? What?
Nourish me.
Sir, please. You must be quiet.
愛しています. 結婚してください.
This is an art museum.
My English very, very bad, but I love you.
You're trying so hard.
I am for first time.
So very, very hard. I was touring art museums on my day off one weekend when Takaya suddenly asked me to marry him right after meeting me. And even after that,
Hello, my muse. Big chance. Meet you here. My angel. I love you, Mizuki. Please marry me.
he went to every art museum looking for me. And no sooner did he find me that he would show his love for me. It took you a long time to realize that I could speak Japanese, huh?
I was so desperate to get you to look in my direction.
Have I lost my darling, who is so passionate about me after such a short time?
Of course, even among countless works of art, you're still the most beautiful, darling.
In the end, I was moved by his passionate advances upon me, and before I knew it, I was touring art museums hoping to find his voice. Thank you, darling. For always letting me do what I want.
Of course I would, because I love that about you.
Yeah, so do I. I love you too, darling. Every time we talked on the phone, my love for him grew deeper and my loneliness without him became more unbearable.
Ah, that's right, Mizuki.
What, darling?
It's about my sister, see?
Takaya has a sister 1 year older than him.
Actually, she's finally marrying Mr. Tanabe.
Oh, wow! Congratulations! We have to celebrate. My sister-in-law had a boyfriend named Mr. Tanabe, who she'd been dating for several years. I'd had some contact with the two of them, so I was truly happy that they were getting married.
So, about that. My sister said she really wants you to come to her wedding no matter what. But I feel bad knowing you're busy overseas. So I can't believe I'm asking you this.
Oh my! He sure was saying all this quite apologetically, but perish the thought! I really wanted to celebrate my sister-in-law and her marriage to Mr. Tanabe too. Of course I'm going!
Wait, really?
You already know your sister and her fiancé are like family to me, right? I think I told you.
I'm glad to hear that. But is work going to be okay with this?
Once this exhibition is over, things will calm down quite a bit. Actually, so it'll be fine, I'm sure.
Well, awesome. They'll be happy for sure. Not to mention myself. I can't wait to see you.
I agree. That's why I should do my best over here to relax the hell out of myself back home. And so, I was able to make the exhibition a success in the best possible condition after a few more weeks of hard work. And so, it turns out I'll be going back to Japan, Tom. I haven't taken much of a vacation up until now, so this time I was successful in properly getting some time off. If you need anything, please contact me anytime. Ciao! I headed to the airport as soon as I finished work. It's been more than half a year since I last saw my darling. I got on the plane looking forward to having some wonderful Japanese food with him. After I survived the long flight before hailing a cab, I called Takaya. Hello, darling.
Oh, have you arrived yet?
I'm on my way now.
Hey, are you by the gate now by any chance?
Oh, my, how did you know? I hear Takaya's voice not on the phone, but from behind me.
Well, actually, I'm behind you.
I turned around and there he stood, smiling mischievously. I haven't seen him for a long time, but he was still as muscular and thick as ever, and he has his arms outstretched. I'm home, darling! I jumped into his chest.
You feel a little lighter, Mizuki.
And you, darling? Gained some muscle again, have you? Turns out he had come to pick poor little me up, most likely sleepy because of the jet lag.
Well, Let's go!
Yes, thank you. It's been so long, and I honestly didn't want to rent a house for the time I was there, so we've decided to stay with my husband's parents for a while. Am I truly welcome?
Yes, you are. Mom's lonely all by herself anyway.
It seems that Takaya will take this opportunity to come back with me to help out at my parents' house and to see how his mother is doing. Welcome back, Takaya. Mrs. Ochiai, it's been a while. A long time no see, Mizuki, darling. Soon after we got married, Takaya and I moved into an apartment rather far from his parents' house, outside the prefecture. It was inconvenient for us to stay there for now, and that's why deciding to live in Takaya's parents' house meant quite a lot to me. I can't believe you haven't come back for over half a year. You're both so cold. I'm sorry, ma'am. I've been busy with work, so the only time I've been able to visit her was whenever I came back to Japan. So it's been a very long time.
What? Where are the lovebirds?
They heard you were coming back, so they went out to do some grocery shopping. You didn't need to worry about that.
Let them, darling. They're both happy to do it, right?
Yes, it's all right. In any case, Mizuki, you're well acquainted with dear Tanabe. Yes, ma'am. How long have you known Mr. Tanabe? Must be about 8 years ago at this point, I suppose. Oh, dear me. You've known each other for quite a while then. Yes, that's right. Oh, perhaps you were classmates at Manirobo University. Oh, no, I didn't go to Manirobo University, ma'am. What? I was convinced you went to the same university as Takaya. I told you this before, didn't I, ma'am? Much like Takaya, his mother sometimes didn't listen to other people's stories. Not only did I not go to the same university as him, but I didn't even go to high school. So my highest level of education in Japan was junior high school, ma'am. Junior high school, you say?
We're home from shopping.
We're home.
At that moment, my sister-in-law and Mr. Tanabe came home. Ah, they're back. I didn't notice my mother looking quite agitated and went to the front door to greet them.
Mizuki, darling.
Miss Aina, darling. She and I hugged each other and were happy to see each other again after such a long time.
It's been such a long time since I've seen you. You've become even prettier again.
Oh, you absolute flatterer. But same goes for you. You look radiant, Miss Aina.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, you know. You can't be boasting your happiness before your wedding.
I know. Oh, I'll just put this in the fridge first.
Okay. Miss Aina was just as friendly as ever as she talked to me. We're only 1 year apart in age, but she's like a real sister to me. And I love this sense of closeness between us.
It's been a long time, Miss Mizuki.
You too, Mr. Tanabe. I hugged Mr. Tanabe like I always do when we met, much like I did at Miss Aina. But it was as though Mrs. Ochiai was waiting for it, for she said, "What are you doing, Mizuki?" And she hurriedly pulled me and Mr. Tanabe apart. You do realize Mr. Tanabe is Aina's fiancé, right? What? Yes, ma'am, I realize that. That's why I greeted him. If you knew, you wouldn't have hugged anyone else's fiancé then. What? My mother-in-law didn't think that my hug was a greeting. In France, though, a hug was seen as just a greeting. But in France and New York, ma'am, this is normal. Why are you talking about New York? Excuse me?
What do you mean, Mrs. Ochiai? Mizuki, weren't you in New York up until recently because of work?
Mizuki was? Yes, for an art exhibition. Mizuki, don't tell me you're not a full-time housewife. Somehow, it seems like Mrs. Ochiai had always thought I was a full-time housewife. No, ma'am. I support artists and art writers overseas. That's my job, you see. So it was never Takia who's busy. No, that would be me, ma'am. I haven't been able to come back from New York for the past 6 months.
And in New York, Mrs. Ochiai, a hug is just a hug. It's just a greeting.
I wonder if it's true. Mrs. Ochiai is the type of person who has a hard time accepting new, so-called traditional common sense and customs. And it seems like she can't accept a man and woman hugging despite not being lovers. It's true, ma'am. I've been overseas for so long that I can hardly go home. So this way of greeting people has become a habit of mine. You hardly come home? I think I may have flipped her switch to her Madam Hyde side again. Don't tell me you've been abandoning Takaya all alone while you stayed overseas. No, I never abandoned him. I mean, I was also a little worried about the fact that you couldn't seem to have children for 3 years. Poor Takaya. But it's all because of my work. I'll give you a huge benefit of the doubt and say that it's fine for both parents to work, but that means you have to do the housework too. Oh, well, because I certainly understood Mrs. Ochiai's thoughts on the matter, I didn't know what to say back to her. Who would have thought you were that kind of person? Mr. Tanabe and I both felt extremely awkward and became silent. I felt sorry for Mr. Tanabe for being accidentally dragged into this. Then,
Are all three of you not gonna help us prepare dinner? I guess Aina and I will just have to eat everything.
thanks to Takeya coming back into the room, the awkward atmosphere somehow dissipated.
By the way, Mizuki, about that thing.
Ah, thank you! It went so well!
Seriously? Let's go!
Yes, but I wonder if you can pay it?
I'll do something about it.
Oh, and by the way, if you don't mind, how about inviting this person too?
Is that okay? We both love that.
Mrs. Ochiai? No, sorry, dear, it's nothing. Was she trying to hide something? I have no clue. But whenever I asked her, she just evaded the question. My mother's surveillance of me and her misunderstandings about my life with Takeya remained unresolved. Finally, the day of the wedding between Miss Aina and Mr. Tanabe was upon us. My husband and I were heading to the wedding hall together.
Ah, I forgot something.
What? Takeya hurriedly searched in his bag to find his forgotten item.
Sorry, I'll go get it. So go on ahead without me.
Oh, wait a minute. Takeya was in a hurry, but I couldn't be late to the occasion myself, so I went ahead and decided to explain the situation. When I arrived at the wedding venue, the guests had just started entering the hall, and I tried to enter along with the others, but then I was told,
I'm terribly sorry, ma'am, but we can't let you in.
"Excuse me?
I'm afraid you've been prohibited from going into the venue.
What's going on?" I never thought I'd be stopped at the entrance to the wedding venue. Sir, I'm the sister-in-law of the bride. There has to be some kind of mistake.
Well, ma'am, a certain relative instructed me not to let you through.
A certain relative? No way. My mother-in-law, who had been watching me from the shadows while I was being prohibited from entering, came my way. Mrs. Ochiai? I know, Mizuki. Excuse me? You're cheating on my son, aren't you? What kind of idiot? Cheating, you say, ma'am? Mrs. Ochiai's sudden statement not only shocked me, but also the staff and the people around me. Time seemed to stand still. You claim you went overseas, but I wouldn't be surprised if you were giving it your all and hiding the fact that you're cheating on Takeya. What?
Please, calm down, ladies.
Even though the staff kindly tried to stop us, we got all heated up and started fighting. How dare you say that to me, who loves your son, my darling, so much? And what's more, I don't suppose you're aiming for Mr. Tanabe, the groom himself. Where on earth did you get that from? I've been watching you all this time. You cannot fool me, little mischeater. Hugs are just a greeting, you say. Bollocks, I say. That's a blatant lie, and I was almost deceived into believing that. It turns out that Mrs. Ochiai had started watching me closely after my interaction with Mr. Tanabe and thought I'd cheat on my husband with him. Mrs. Ochiai, if I may be so bold, but even here in Japan, people hug each other as though it was a natural human behavior. And I've always thought this, but I think your way of thinking is a tad too old school. Excuse me? Without even realizing what was happening, I was spilling my pent-up stress regarding her and her stupid ideologies. Believe me when I tell you I was at my boiling point. The idea that women should only be full-time housewives to take care of the home is very outdated. Nowadays, it's normal to be free to choose who work, and the percentage of households wherein both spouses work is actually increasing, you know? While my mother-in-law was panicking, I started a scandal in her eyes. There's absolutely no evidence of my infidelity, and yet you go on accusing me on such a momentous day? Isn't it you who has no common sense? I feel sorry for your daughter, to be honest. Before I knew it, the number of staff members who were watching me and my mother-in-law from a distance had increased. The old hag became excited and started to speak more abusively. Shut up! You're the one who started it! You can make up some accusation however you want. I don't give a good goddamn, but if you do, I shall sue you for defamation of my reputation and Takeya's. We shall settle this in court. In Japan, a country where people take things easy and never make a big deal out of anything at all, these words would be hard to come across. And Mrs. Ochiai flinched. I've seen a lot of trials in New York where the content was pretty much just a false accusation, and I didn't think court was such a huge deal. Anyway, there's no seat for you. Get the hell home, you parasite. What do you mean, no seat for me? You and your acts of abandoning Takeya are not my family. I said it was because of work, didn't I? Want to look at my schedule? Be it work or whatever the hell it could be. Unless you reflect on how you treat your husband and say that you'll take good care of him, I won't let you through. She didn't want to listen to my opinion at all. Well, if that's how she's gonna play it, I had a trick up my own sleeve. I understand. I'm going home, but don't you dare come to me regretting it. What? Hey, wait a minute. It seems like she didn't think I was actually going home. Even if you don't understand my words, you can finally understand if they're from your beloved family. I left the wedding venue knowing full well what was going to happen thereafter.
Mom, I'm so nervous. Do I look okay?
Of course, you're more beautiful than anyone else today, darling. Even so, no matter how many times I look at it, that's quite a strange wedding dress.
What if I make a mistake?
A mistake? Oh, come now, don't fret about that. Weddings are always going to have problems, and everyone is there to support you through it.
But if I fail, Tomohiro might lose his job.
Mr. Tanabe's job?
Wait, didn't I tell you, Mom?
Tell me what?
The designer of the wedding dress is attending my wedding today.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, and that person was introduced to us by Mizuki, you see?
Oh, what?
Maybe Tomohiro will get a generous offer for a good job.
I mean, that's great. Let's greet him properly.
We should. But he doesn't speak Japanese, so Mizuki will act as a mediator for us today while we greet him.
What?
I practiced my first words of greeting in English, but I'm still worried I'll mess everything up. Mom?
Is he famous?
Of course! He's a world-famous designer. Finally, this is a chance for Tomohiro's amazing work to spread around the world.
I see. She was starting to get anxious after this particular moment. Sorry, honey. I need to step out for a bit.
Got it!
What should I do?
Oh, Mrs. Ochiai.
Mr. Tanabe?
I've been looking for Mizuki for a while now. Have you seen her?
Well... Then Takaya made his appearance.
What's going on?
Well... She apparently honestly told Takaya what happened moments prior. She told him that she was under the impression I was cheating on him and that I was abandoning him. She told him that she wanted me out of there just to make me reflect on my actions and that she didn't think I'd actually go home.
What? He'll become a really important business partner if this goes well. If I miss this chance, I'm finished.
What should I do? Oh, gods. Mrs. Ochiai apparently went deathly pale at the thought that her impatience might truly ruin her daughter's wedding and the groom's career. Still in the groom's guise, Mr. Tanabe desperately tried to contact me to bring me back, but he couldn't get through.
Mom?
Yes, honey? Takaya apparently went on to talk to his mother with a sad tone of voice.
I understand this was you acting out of concern for me. But why didn't you just listen to me or Mizuki more?
Well...
I like how passionate Mizuki is about her work, and our current lifestyle is exactly what we wanted. Together, as husband and wife.
I understand now.
I'm honestly disappointed that you judge someone by comparing them to your own common sense and criticize without even listening to what they had to say.
Yes, I agree. You're absolutely right. Her shock over the fact that she ruined her daughter's wedding with her own misunderstanding and careless actions was immense, to say the least, and her remorse deepened after her son told her how disappointed he was. Takaya, I was so wrong. I want to apologize to Mizuki directly. I'll take responsibility by not attending the wedding, so can you please have dear Mizuki come back and attend it instead?
Were you serious about there not being enough seats?
Oh, no, there are enough, but it's my fault that things have come to this. I, at the very least, want Aina and dear Mizuki to have the happiest memories on this momentous occasion.
Are you sure?
Yes. She was doing her darndest to hold back an onslaught of tears.
So what will you do now, honey?
Well, if she says that much, I must forgive her. What? I suddenly appeared from behind my needlessly muscular husband.
Miss Mizuki! Thank God! More importantly, don't you think you should go now? Aha! Oh shit, you're right. Sorry, I must be off. Miss Mizuki, I'll be sure to see you later!
When Mr. Tanabe found me, he was so relieved and hurried off. I'm sorry I was eavesdropping. No, please. I'm the one who should be apologizing. The tears that she had been holding back finally started to fall. I really wonder why I could have done such a thing. Ugh, I am so sorry. I can only imagine how much you care about your son and daughter, Mrs. Ochiai. But please, I must ask you to listen to what other people say from now on before any more misunderstandings arise. Yes, Yes, of course.
What are you three doing?
Just chatting.
Aw, Mom, are you crying already? It hasn't even started yet.
You look so beautiful, Miss Aina.
Thank you.
After that, the wedding and the meeting with the designer went splendidly without a hitch. And what happened between my mother and me became a secret between the four of us. A two-family house, you say? But dear...
Ina's also left the nest, and I'm worried about leaving my mother alone, you see?
Let's see. Can you tell me a little bit more about the plans? I'm sure my mother-in-law can't improve things overnight, but she seems to be trying hard to compromise. They're opening a branch in Japan soon, and I've been appointed as the director of general management at HQ.
That's amazing!
So from now on, I can do the job I love while also being closer to my darling as I do. Oh, well then, in that case, with my husband by my side, I feel like we'll be able to continue to respect each other and live our lives together as one family. I think I should start spoiling my husband more and spend my days full of love and happiness. You always say work, 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 and never hold darling Jin as your top priority. I don't think that's the case though, ma'am. But of course it is, isn't it? Despite what you say, you don't seem too busy, do you? Well, I have to work overtime at times, so yes, I am actually quite busy, ma'am. And it's because I work that we can give you an allowance, you see? You say such nonsense when you think you'll just be lazy about and have the audacity not to raise your own child. And that's how I was complained to every day like this. My name is Rin and I'm 30 years old. I live with my husband Keita and our 5-year-old son Jin. We were living as a family of 3, but due to some circumstances, we decided to live together with my in-laws. We had our problems before, but they got even worse after we started living together, so I'd like to talk about them today. First, let me tell you about when I met Keita. A few years ago...
I hadn't had a girlfriend for a long time, so my friend said he'd introduce me to a girl who didn't have a boyfriend, and I just came because I was curious.
Really? I told her I was fine for now, but... Well, in the end, you seemed interested, Mr. Keita, so I came because I was curious too.
She told me that a beautiful woman would be coming, and I was on cloud 9, honestly. A chance to meet a beautiful woman is scarce, after all.
Wait, so am I the beautiful woman? I'm sorry that I was the one who came, despite being praised so disproportionately.
Oh, no, I'm glad that you came, Miss Rin. And if I may be so bold, I honestly really like your looks.
Thank you, sir.
I'd like to know more about you, Miss Rin. So could we meet again?
I'm glad you say so. I'd love to. After meeting a few times, we found that we got along very well, and we had similar hobbies. So we started thinking about getting together under the assumption of getting married in the end.
Mom, there's someone I want to introduce you to. This is Rin, the one I told you I'd met through a friend. We're thinking about getting married, and so we came to say our greetings.
Nice to meet you, ma'am. My name is Rin. This is nothing special, but... You're Rin? How do I say this? You don't seem like a very impressive girl.
No. She seems nice and a great match for Keita. Mom, you say way too many rude things. Rin, dear, I'm sorry. I've always wanted a little sister, you see.
Rico, you're too soft on what's to become the future wife of the family. If we don't make her understand from the beginning, it'll be difficult later on.
And what are you on about, Dad? If you're doing that, you won't have any contact with her after she marries Keita.
Yes, that would be a problem.
I intend to marry Rin, and if you don't treat her well, you can kiss my visits goodbye.
That's my little brother right there. If you don't treat the wife well, you'll suffer greatly later on, understand?
My mother-in-law and father-in-law didn't want to acknowledge me, but Keita and my older sister-in-law, Miss Rico, persuaded them very well until they reluctantly gave their blessing. Miss Rico lived alone in the neighborhood and said she came back to her parents' house because she wanted to know what kind of person her younger brother's wife was to be. About 6 months after we got married, I found out I was pregnant.
Mom, Dad, I have some good news for you.
Keita, darling, what's wrong with all that excitement? Oh, wait, you came too, Rin?
Mom, don't say things like that. Rin is thankfully pregnant with our child now.
What? Keita, darling, were you trying to get pregnant?
Is that so? Well, I'm so glad we'll have a grandchild. I'm glad you seem so happy about this.
Rin, dear, whatever you do, you mustn't neglect your housework because of morning sickness or anything like that, okay?
Housework is the woman's job after all. Don't be lazy, eh? She does it well every day, so it's fine. And in the event she doesn't do it, I lecture her properly.
Oh my, aren't you the reliable man, Keita? I could see that they were not happy about the pregnancy, but more to the point, I wonder if it's normal these days to scold your wife, much like Keita said he was. Since then, I've actually been meeting up with Miss Rico a lot since I got married, and of course, I told her about this little occurrence.
This is amazing! Congratulations! I'm finally an auntie then! If Keita says or does anything insensitive, darling, you come to tell me, okay? I'll give him a good beating.
Thank you, ma'am. It's reassuring to hear you say something like that. After that, a lot happened, to be honest, but with the help of my sister-in-law, I gave birth to my first son, Jin, and we had a party to celebrate the newest family member.
Ren, dear, so you finally come. You're late.
Damn it, woman! If you're a mother, you should take action sooner!
My apologies, Jin was a little fussy before we went out.
No matter. Anyway, I've already bought the ingredients, so go on now. Prepare all the food for the relatives.
What?
Don't me, Missy. You're really such a child with no common sense, aren't you? We'll be watching over darling Jin, so you go into the kitchen and prepare the meal. Thank you.
They essentially snatched Jin away from my arms and quickly went to the living room. While I was making the dinner, Miss Rico came and saw me standing in the kitchen. She started yelling at her parents about the situation.
Hey, why are you making Rin make dinner, eh?
Rico, darling, you came. Come on, sit right here next to me. And that's just the custom in this household.
Making a mother stand in such a cold room soon after giving birth is inhumane. Do you want the relatives to see the situation, eh? Everyone will be here soon, see?
Then let's order takeout for now. Want me to pay for it?
More importantly, Keita, your wife is working hard alone in the cold, and you're the only one staying warm and cozy?
But Mom told me to leave Rin to do it all herself.
Look, if you're just going to keep listening to what Mom says, it should come as no surprise if Rin's feelings for you disappear over time, eh?
Come on, Rico, you exaggerate.
Thanks to Miss Rico, I was able to come back into a warm room and show off Jin to the relatives who had gathered. Thank you so much, Miss Rico.
Oh, please, no worries. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so embarrassed about my parents and that stupid brother of mine. I think of you as my little sister, honey. So seriously, if anything happens, please let me know.
I'd be lying if I said I have no complaints about Keita and his tyrannical parents, but thanks to Miss Rico for supporting me emotionally, I've been able to get by these past few years without too many problems. A few years later, one day, Keita called me in a panic.
Rin, this is terrible!
Hey, what's wrong? My break only just started and I have 50 missed calls from you.
Why the hell didn't you answer right away? Mom fell down, and so I'm at the hospital.
What? She just fell down?
Huh? What do you mean she just fell down, eh? That's cold.
Sorry. It's just that you told me to leave Jin alone when he fell and broke his leg a few months back.
Ain't it normal for a child to fall? Mom is a full-fledged adult. Yeah, and what with her age and whatnot, I feel sorry for her.
I see.
And she looks like she's in a lot of pain, so we'll be taking care of her at home for a while, okay?
What? Why would you decide something so selfish?
Come on now. You and I both know it's hard for her, so please take care of her for a while.
I'm already too busy taking care of Jin, so you do something about it, okay, Keita?
You're really cold, you know that? I'll try to help as much as I can. How about that?
And so began my life living with these abusive parents-in-law of mine. And that was the beginning of the real nightmare.
Hey, there's some trash here.
Hey, bring me some tea, quickly!
Mrs. Sasaki, didn't you just soil that spot yourself? And Mr. Sasaki, if you want tea, please make it yourself. I have work to do and I must be off now.
What? I can't believe this. Your husband's parents are no less than your own parents, woman.
If you can't freaking take care of us, quit that job of yours!
No, if I do that, we won't be able to survive. And by the way, Keita, you said that you should take care of them, eh? Please make your father some tea. I have to take Jin to nursery school now, so I'll be leaving.
You're not good at managing your time, are you? I told you I like to take it easy in the morning.
You have more time than I do, so you do it. Thank you very much.
You're making your hardworking husband slave away at home? How horrible.
The three of them were making a fuss behind me, but I pretended not to notice and left. A while later, I heard from my mother-in-law that she had decided to sell her family home and live with us. To be frank, I felt dizzy when I heard those words. I told Keita, but he went and said things like, "Should be fine, I'm sure they'll take good care of Jin." Everything sounded so condescending. Since it was always my in-laws who organized the family gatherings, people congregated at my house, so I asked Miss Rico to help me survive these ambushes. But unfortunately, there was also a part of me that had gotten used to being treated like a servant. Then, when Jin turned 5 years old, my patience reached its limit.
Hey, money's gone.
Gone, Mrs. Sasaki? Does that mean it was taken?
No, silly. I meant I spent it, and I don't have any more. Ask Kata for me, would you?
No, we don't have any more money to give you.
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't ask you, bitch.
So let me get this straight. Your allowance is spent, so you want more, am I right?
Enough already and bring me the damn money.
Your allowance comes from my salary, Mrs. Sasaki.
What are you talking about? Someone like you, slow and sluggish all day, every day, doesn't seem to be able to do a job that makes enough to cover my allowance. What a joke.
If you don't want to believe it, by all means. But since I say I'm not giving any more, you can assume that there will be no extra money.
Again, I'm not asking you. Just ask him, all right?
Perhaps she didn't want to believe my words, but she just told me to ask Kata for more money and stormed out of the house. I talked to Kata after he came back, but he told me to at least give her some more pocket money. By that point, I had reached my limit and told him that I wanted to get a divorce. When he realized that I was dead serious about it, he seemed panicked and asked me to, quote, just wait a little longer. So I did. I did wait a little longer. After about a month had passed, Kata called out to me happily.
Sorry this took a while, Rin, but let's move far away.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been looking for a good place, actually, and I finally found one.
Were you really? I'm so glad you did. But I suppose you told your mother and she won't allow it?
I told her about an hour ago now, and she thought it was a good idea.
Is that so? So we can finally get out of this house?
Yeah, that's right. You better look forward to our new home.
I was so excited when he told me that. I felt so lighthearted that starting the next day, I could ignore my mother-in-law's nasty comments.
Oh, packing right in front of me, are you? Such a nasty person.
There's not much time left until the move, so I should get started while Jin is at nursery school.
You don't have to go, do you? It's not like darling Jin nor Kata needs you around after all.
Need you say that much, Mrs. Sasaki? I'm a wife and a mother after all.
And yet you don't do anything special. Seriously, what did Kata do to deserve having no eyes for women?
Since we started living together, I feel like your attitude towards me has gotten more terrible, ma'am.
I wonder, though. Well, I'm not such a magnanimous person to be kind to people I absolutely despise.
My mother-in-law was snickering sinisterly and saying the nastiest shit known to mankind, but I just ignored her. Kata, have you been coming home late lately?
Yeah. I have to take time off to move, so I'm making up for it. I'm working hard at work, Rin. It's annoying when you say things like that.
I'm sorry, but your mother keeps saying nasty things to me every day. It's so tiring.
And that's because you don't respect her. Before relying on me, you should think of something yourself, eh?
Even if you say that.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm going out drinking this weekend, and I'll probably be staying over. I won't be coming home.
No, that's too sudden. I told you I was going to the hair salon for the first time in a while this weekend, didn't I? I asked you to take care of Jin, so what are you going to do?
Then you freaking take him. I don't care. You're a mother. Don't you dare take it easy.
In this manner, he started coming home late every evening, and he ceased taking care of Jin anymore. But I thought that if we broke free from the clutches of his mother, Kata might go back to being the family-oriented guy he used to be. So I decided to endure it for another while. But on the day we were to move, I would see something unbelievable. Why is your mother here with us?
What? We're going to live together, aren't we?
What? I didn't hear about that.
Why not? We bought a nice penthouse apartment. Why wouldn't we let my parents live with us afterward, I'm not that much of a monster.
Yes, you did say that you bought an apartment, but could you buy an apartment for 2 families to live in? When we arrived at the apartment we were talking about, I couldn't believe my eyes. Wait a minute, this apartment. This is a tower, Kata. What the hell? How could you have bought such a nice house with your salary?
Of course not. It's not my money, silly.
What do you mean? Maybe your father paid for it or something?
There's no way my parents have that kind of money. I bought it in one lump sum from your savings, you see?
Huh?
You really didn't know, did you? You'd saved up all this money behind my back. If you have all this money, you should use it for your family, right?
Kata, without a smidge of remorse, didn't seem sorry and acted like he was oh so amazing because he could leave a fortune for his family.
But it's all because Keita is making a good living that we can live this well. I'm glad I have a good son. If Rin wouldn't be here with us, this would have been the best situation.
Keita bought this apartment?
As expected of my son, he's making a steady income. I just knew Rin's not worthy of being the wife of such a man. It's not too late now. Get out! Now!
Hearing these words, I snapped out of all the patience I had been holding back and decided to leave, taking Jin with me. Jin followed me without saying a word, looking up at me, but when we arrived at the station and stopped, he called out to me.
Mom, are we going to Auntie Rico's place?
Oh, well, how did you know, sweetheart? Well, I'll contact her right away. I got a reply right away. I thanked her for coming to pick me up at the station, and I've agreed to stay with her for a while. In the meantime, I decided to come up with a plan and spend some time off taking care of a few things.
Hey! You've been away for 2 weeks now! Where have you been? The house hasn't been cleaned, and it's so dirty right now!
What's with this dirty room? It's only been 2 weeks since you moved in, right? What kind of life would you have to live to create such a hellhole, huh?
Hey, more importantly, who's this person?
Could it be her lover? If so, that's horrible. He kidnapped my grandchild and cheated on my son. You ought to demand a lot of alimony and get a divorce.
A woman who can't do housework, childcare, or make money for shit? How dare you get so cocky?
This is my lawyer, people. I have some money to demand from you after all.
Huh? What are you talking about? A lawyer?
It's about the misappropriation of the money you used to buy this house.
Those came from a married couple's savings, didn't they? And it seems that Keita put most of it in.
I'm sorry, but the savings that Keita used were my savings from before I ever knew him.
Huh?
Sachiko, Toshio, damn you all to hell! She'd become Keita's wife for God's sake!
But Rico, why would you take the side of a wife like that?
You wouldn't like if I was bullied as a wife now, would you?
I mean, that's obvious.
Well, her parents think exactly the same way. I wonder how awful you can really be.
Mr. Sasaki, Mrs. Sasaki, I understand your feelings very well now. I will divorce Keita as you wish.
Oh, glory be to heaven! If so, please hurry up and take the luggage lying here, yeah?
Hey, wait a minute. Why are we talking about divorce?
Misappropriating my savings before we got married? Cheating on your wife with a young girl from your workplace? Treating me, the breadwinner of the family and the one who managed the family budget, like an enslaved housekeeper? I'll make sure you pay back the money you used to buy this hellhole, on top of the alimony for your affair! Keita was in a panic when he heard what I said, but when I saw him laughing and saying that it was I who would be in trouble if we got divorced, my feelings for him went from 0 to negative. I wonder who will really be in trouble, bucko. I'm going to take Jin and go back to my parents' house. From now on, please talk to us through this lawyer of ours, understood? And lastly, I decided to put this house up for sale, so please move out within the week, okay?
What? I bought the damn thing, so it's mine! What are you thinking, selling the house without permission?
You are planning to divorce me and bring your darling sweetheart here, and so losing this house would be very painful, wouldn't it?
Why would you?
I went to demand alimony from her yesterday, and she said that if you could get rid of me, she would come live in our house, so she'd cancel the contract for the house. And boy, was she pissed.
No way. Is that why she hasn't messaged me back?
Isn't it because she's scared to contact you because Rin said she told her company if she did? Also, when I asked our relatives to take over the alimony for you, they seem to be furious too. Maybe they'll even invade your house.
What? But that would be a problem. More importantly, looks like we have to move out of here. So can we stay at your place for a while?
Of course not. Seeing how I'm living with Rin and Jin nowadays, my own family did something atrocious. And I'll take responsibility and take her in for a while. And then I'll proceed to cut ties with you pricks.
Rico, you won't abandon me, will you? I'm your mother who raised you with so much care after all.
I'm your father! Parents have to be taken care of by their children too, you know?
How dare you! You freaking loved Keita and Jin so much more than you ever loved me! I don't want to be known as your daughter anymore! Don't ever get involved with us again!
We don't have much in joint marital property as a couple, so don't get your hopes up. Keita doesn't save any money, and I put my savings into security bonds, so I legally don't have anything to share.
Hey, come on! Hey, listen to me!
Ignoring Keita, we left the house. Since all the money that was used to buy the house was my savings from before we got married, the ownership of the house was transferred to me. After that, I put it up for sale and quickly found a buyer, but it was far from what those goons had spent, so I had them borrow money to pay me back in full. The girl he had an affair with came to apologize after being dragged by her parents, but she was sulky and didn't seem to be feeling remorseful whatsoever. Her parents were different though, and said they were taking her back to the countryside and dragged her back home. Of course, the money she'd make in the countryside would be used to pay for her alimony to me. As for Keita and his demonic parents, the latter didn't know that I really was the breadwinner of the family, and they persistently called me, begging me to come back, but I ignored them and blocked them on everything. After that, according to what Miss Rico told me, they no longer had a place to live, and the three of them were living in a small, run-down, one-room apartment. Apparently, the girl he had been cheating with had exposed the fact that he had been having an affair at his workplace. But he couldn't quit his job because he still had to pay child support and pay back his debts after repaying me the money he misappropriated. He feels extremely small now. As for me, I'm living a peaceful life with Jin and Miss Rico. My work is going well, and I'm scheduled to be promoted soon. I feel sorry for the trouble I've been causing with Jin and Miss Rico, and I'm going to keep working hard to make their lives as happy as I can make them.